Hey there you guys, Load Game here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a video on SND class setups. These are all class setups for your whole team, so you don't even have to worry about, like, if you're playing with your friends, what their class setup's going to be, because I'm going to go over everything for you. So, as you can see, I have 6 classes right here. Actually, I only have 5, but you can reuse these classes. I honestly, I think that you guys should use the ASIST or the Defender class more than once, but we'll go over them first. So this first class, this is the ASIST class. This is going to be the guy that's going to assist the rusher when he's going to go in. The rusher's going to defuse, he's going to arm, and he's going to really just sit right by the bomb. So the first perk is Blast Shield, is increased resistance to explosive damage. Basically, all it's going to happen is if someone throws a grenade on you, probably won't kill you if because of this. It's basically flak jacket. Next perk is tack resistance, increased resistance to flash stun effects. The counters to this though are the jammer grenades, blackout grenade, cryo mine, and melee stun, which I really wouldn't worry about because a lot of people like to use the flash and the stuns instead of the cryo mines and the melee stuns and all that. And then the last one is engineer. This is really important because this is going to let you see everything that the enemy puts down on the map. And that is really important because if you are just running and then you're just going to run right over someone's mine, you're dead. Now our tactical grenade is a cryo mine. It's a magnetic mine that releases a super coolant cloud hindering movement systems. This basically means that they can't, like, it's going to like stun them for a second. And then what I pair with this is a trip mine, a magnetic mine that detonates when an enemy interrupts the beam. Basically, this is a claymore, and it's fairly overpowered. I've been using it in Search and Destroy, and what I'll do is, if my teammate's going for a bomb, I'll throw the cryo mine and the trip mine next to each other right behind a corner where the enemy's not going to see it when they come around, and then I'll place my back to it so I don't have to watch that lane, and then when they come through, they die. And then finally is our gun. This gun is amazing. The HVR, you have to wait until level, I think, 32 to get it, but it is definitely worth it, you guys. This gun is, I think, a 3-shot kill from anywhere from like 5 meters to 15, which doesn't sound like that much, but it actually is when it comes into Search and Destroy. And what I put on this is foregrip. The recoil on this gun is pretty bad, so the foregrip really helps. Then quick draw, just aim down sights faster. And then rifled barrel, because this increases your range by only 10 on the bottom, but in reality it feels like a lot more when you're playing the game. Our next class is going to be the Karma, which this is the rusher class. This is the class, like I said before, you're going to go in, you're going to plant the bomb, or you're going to defuse the bomb. The whole point of this class is just to get the bomb either on a point or off a point and win the round. So first we're going to go over, it's the same perks as the last one. These are just basically so that you don't die right on the point. Next you want your dome shield. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. So say you're about to defuse a bomb and you're the last one alive, you throw this down, hopefully in a corner where the enemy's not going to see you, and then you just try to defuse it, and if they start shooting at you, all the bullets are going to deflect. Next, I have 2 cluster grenades. The reason for this is you don't want to just go rush into a point and get shot up. So what I usually do is I'll take these 2 grenades, I'll throw them both in. If they don't get any kills, cool. That means there's no one in there. And if they do, then cool. I just got a couple kills, and that takes away from the enemy team, and I'm going in pretty much clear. The gun is the Karma. I picked this gun because the fire rate on this gun is insane. You can kill an enemy in less, like in a half a second up close. And I was more focused on your lethals and tacticals, so the only thing you're going to have on here is the foregrip to help recoil and the quick draw to aim down sights faster. Next is Defender. This class, I love this gun. The K-Bar is probably one of the most overpowered guns in the game. But first, let's go to our perks. Dexterity, reload, and switch weapons faster. This is just so that if one of your friends is going down, or if you're even bogged down, you can reload super fast and you can get back up and keep on shooting at them. Next is Tracker. If you see your teammate on a point And this is basically just going to give you trails of the enemies where they were. And then pinpoint is where your it outlines the weapon. It outlines the enemies when dealing damage or taking weapon damage. Sorry about that. I had to take a second to read that. Next is the cryo mine and lethal. This is the same combo that I was talking about before. Throw these down in a corner or on a lane where the enemy's not going to see them. The cryo mine goes off, and then the trip mine goes off and kills them. Next is the gun, the K-bar. This is the same exact attachments for the HVR. These are very good attachments. The rifle, this gun already has very good range, but the rifle barrel just makes it even better. So that's why I had that on there, and foregrip and quick draw for accuracy and speed. Next is the money grabber. The reason why I named this money grabber is because you probably guessed it. This is basically just so that you get a lot of money. This is your guy who's going to get his score streaks and set you guys up for the rest of the game. Now, I picked the NV4 Vigilance because... Actually, never mind. Let's go to perks. First perk is Dexterity, which basically you aim down your weapons faster and reload faster. Next is Hardline. You get extra points for kills, up to 8 kills per life. 2 assists will give you the same bonus. Now, this basically means that all you're going to do is be getting more points until you reach 8 kills per life, which is very useful. Next is Marksman. You're going to be able to see people's names out further, and you're going to flinch less. This is usually used for sniper rifles, but it really does work for this gun. Next is the Cryo Mine. You're going to put this somewhere where you're camping, and you're just going, if in case someone runs up on you, same with these trip mines. And then the Vigilance. This is just the variant that I have. The NV4 is good overall, but this variant is very good. And I have the foregrip on it and the long barrel. The long barrel, or rifle barrel, it gives you so much more range. Look, you almost have 100 range on this gun now. And you can just basically tear people apart from range. Our last one is the silent but deadly class. This gun, the Type 2, also tears people apart. It's weird. I feel like all the guns in this game are very useful, but some of them are kind of iffy. That's why I had to go over every single gun in the game. So our perks are Dexterity, Reload and switch weapons faster, Tracker so you can follow people around, Pinpoint to see where you're to take damage and give damage, and Dead Silence. This is very important. If a guy's sitting in a corner and he hears you running around him, he's going to obviously turn to where he hears those footsteps, and a lot of people have good headsets nowadays. But if you have Dead Silence, he's not going to be able to hear you, and you can get the jump on him. Alright, the Type 2, what I run on this is foregrip for your accuracy, quick draw for your speed and accuracy, and then I use the suppressor for the simple fact that it's silent but deadly. If you're running around, you're using a non-silenced gun, what's the point in being silent then? So, obviously, a suppressor is going to take away all the sound from your gun, and it's really going to help you out. Alright, you guys, that's my 5 loadouts. I really enjoy these loadouts for the simple fact that they work. I've played so many games in the last week with all of these loadouts, and they work so well. So if you guys want to, you can pause the video wherever I left off on that certain gun that you want to get. Go over this, and then tell your friends about it, and if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button down below and subscribe. If this gets a lot of good feedback, I'm going to be making SND strats for certain maps. So, thank you guys. Load Gaming out.